Finish practicing on the shots.
Welcome in, everyone. The NBA Cup has reached the knockout stage. Tonight, it's a quarterfinal in the East. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And roaming the sideline for tonight's game, our Allie LaForce. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. You look at the Bulls. They're stuck in the same spot, but still a top 10 team.
And you know for the Bucks, they've got to be disappointed with their play. They just look disjointed, and their losing streak continues to grow as a result.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. OG Anunoby is out there with Howard. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Bridges. And it's Bona in at center. And for Milwaukee, Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. MP out there with Quentin Grimes. And it's Bellamy in at the 3 spot. This marks the first game of the NBA Cup knockout round for these two teams. The Eastern Conference wild card on the road against a group winner.
And we've seen the excitement this tournament generates when it gets to this stage. It's a playoff atmosphere. Everyone in the building knows there's a lot on the line.
Now, here's Bridges. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. Pass to Grimes. And it is
let's go, Ben.
Wow, that's a big-time power play by Quentin Grimes. Nice finish.
Anunoby left side. Bridges kicks to Howard. Brunson against MP. Bridges, no one around him. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Good on the bucket.
And you love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive enforcement.
Pass to Howard. Back to Brunson.
Come on, man.
Fires for 3. And it's Grimes with the rebound.
KYP. Know your personnel. Challenge the great shooter. Excellent.
What?
Wipe off the door.
The fridge door?
No,
Job.
Bellamy with a screen on Brunson. Out to Turner and stolen by Howard. Jumps up and slammed in by Howard.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
On the wing, Anunoby. And the 3 ball is good.
Boy, just tremendous concentration on deep range. OG Anunoby is really coming along as a shooter.
Bucks passing it around. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. Now, here's Bridges. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. That one goes. Count it. Bridges has got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, the ability to fend off that contact by Mikal Bridges, that's a big-time play.
And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Tremendous lead pass. Boy, that makes your teammates happy, folks.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. And GA, you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from and a Hall of Fame coach.
Now, here is Robinson. 6 to shoot. Shoots the 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Williams has got 5 now.
They are on fire, just in a great groove here early on.
Well, as as always, Jalen Brunson making the right play. This guy loves to set up his teammates.
Robinson passes to Turner. Outside, out of the Kumbo. MP outside. It's rebounded by New York. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
And if you had to point to one problem in that game, it was their rebounding. Flat out terrible.
Well, the numbers back up.
And that's a rugged play.
That's straight toughness. If you find the defense sleeping, Miles Turner has the length and athleticism to make that look easy.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. It's a three-point game. They lost the last time they faced the Bucks. That one in Milwaukee.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
I thought they were outworked and outplayed in just about every phase of the game. Maybe that's one of those situations where you say, hey, let's move on.
But of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Well, Quentin Grimes remains a young player who is defense first. He can be a lockdown guy, and he's just continuing to build confidence offensively.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. The coach had nothing but praise for Jalen Brunson, and he said he spent a lot of time watching Jalen. His words were, it's not easy for a player his size to dominate like he does. It speaks to his drive and his ability to outthink his opponents. Coach holds Brunson in high regard. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Anunoby kicks to Howard. And here we go. Pass break. MP Scott.
Oh, man, MP to be young again.
Here's Brunson. Still yet to score. Looking to end the run. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
I already have 4 of them there.
Clearly a foul.
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast.
The previous play is under review.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge.
The ruling on the floor stands.
Oh my God.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
We are really in the thick of the regular season now, Greg. You like what you've seen so far?
Absolutely. You can tell that everyone came to play this year. The game just keeps getting more advanced, and the skill level continues to rise. And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Anunoby outside. Bridges kicks to Howard. Stolen by Robinson. Here's Oxford. Oh!
The quick hands of MP creating the break there with the steal.
Anunoby, get you. Get you, Anunoby.
Knicks trail by 12. Anunoby outside. Bounce pass from Bridges.
Look, we got 2 happy and it's
Fires from deep. Oxford. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing. The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Bridges outside. Here's Brunson. Takes it inside. And the dunk by Brunson.
Boy, Jalen Brunson just reads what the defense concedes, and on that one, it's a drive.
Pass to Grimes. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Grimes has got 10 points in the game. Here's Post. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Boy, he may not be the biggest center in this league, but big-time athleticism on display.
Turner with the screen. Robinson passes to Turner. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Robinson's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. Brunson against Robinson. And he gets the whistle. Coming up. The second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Bobby Portis is checked in for Miles Turner. Whitmore comes in for Bellamy. And Miles McBride subbed in for Quentin Grimes.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
Here's McGowan. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Giannis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Robinson. And Robinson throws it down hard.
Well, you can't allow MP to get into the lane. Even when you body up to him, he's still able to score it.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. They trail by 14. A 3-ball. 6 a three-pointer. 9 points in the game so far.
Oh, phenomenal work right there. There's times, boy, he can be tough to check.
MP kicks to Portis. Stolen by Anunoby.
MyCareer.
Brunson outside.
Oh, shit.
Mitchell outside. No good from outside. Bucks leading by 11. Robinson slides in. They swipe it. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. Milwaukee making a switch here. Jones is checked in. The Knicks making a switch here. Milwaukee's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Antetokounmpo finds Portis. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th assist in this one. Jones against Brunson. There's his 3rd field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
He has been a one-man show trying to keep them competitive.
Jones against Brunson. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And they'll get another chance. On the basket by Jones.
That bullshit, the asymmetric, I can't miss that bullshit.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Brunson the pass to Woodson. New York moving the ball around. Pass to Isley. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Super silent to get.
For New York, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. Shooting for New York. Isley taking 2 shots. No good on that. Smith checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And the second free throw, good. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the first. Here's Whitmore. Outside Portis. Back to Jones.
Come on.
Pass to Whitmore.
Shot like Whitmore.
Five to shoot.
Ooh.
And a miss there on the
More
triple.
so hit
Knicks
the
trail
shots,
by
yeah.
14. On the wing, Bridges. Back to Mitchell. Here's the screen. And the Knicks miss again. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Pass to Portis. Out to Smith. Here's the three. Knicks with the rebound. Now Bridges. There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter. Now Posey. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Bangs home the trifecta.
Boy, you allow a shooter of his caliber to get that good a look, and good night.
Here's Whitmore. And Whitmore throws it down.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Pass to McGowan's. Here's Isley. Three-pointer. The shot, no good. Whitmore with it. Down is Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee Bucks. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. And we'll be back with you shortly. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Bucks here, they've been putting a show on, guys.
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
And New York, looking at who they've got.
Oh shit.
Got Isley.
Shit, a free throw.
Bridges out there with Mitchell. And it's Solomon in at the four-man position. Bridges for three. The rebound by McBride.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against San Antonio played some superb basketball. He ended up with 26 points, and his passing was huge in that game, finding ways to involve his teammates. A reminder of the amazing things that he's capable of on any given night. It'll be hard to match that tonight, but he'll try. Guys?
Good stuff as always, Allie. Thank you. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
Here's Solomon, defended by Portis. Mitchell wide open. Sinks the triple.
My bad.
Mitchell's got his second bucket of the night.
Now the D giving him a little bit of space beyond the three-point line, and that's all the room he needs.
On the wing, Whitmore. Portis, the pass to Robinson. Back to Portis. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. The shot's good from Smith.
Okay.
They are just killing him on the interior.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. 17-point game. Down low. Here's Isley. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Well, you're running your offense through Mikal Bridges, and he is making it work right now.
Mitchell against Robinson. Pass to McBride. And it's off.
All right, so I heard give you an easy bucket real
Knicks trail
quick.
by 15. To the paint. Here's Solomon. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Solomon's got his first points of the night.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Portis a screen on Mitchell. And Portis throws it down.
That's just MP reading the defense, going through his progression, and making the right play.
Now, here's Bridges, defended by McBride. Bridges outside. To the middle. Here's Isley. And the layup falls.
I'm leaving you misty at him.
I like how assertive he was, making his presence felt on the interior.
And New York making a change here. Brunson's checked in. Let's see some of the numbers here for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And guys, his effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. He'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight. MP, great feel for the game and also unselfish.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Brunson. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. Bucks leading by 15. MP driving. And MP throws it down hard. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 15 assists. Inside, here's Brunson. It's good for his 4th bucket of the night. He's shooting 4 of 8.
Boy, whenever this team has needed a bucket, Jalen Brunson has been there right now in complete command of this ball game.
Antetokounmpo setting the pick for MP. And another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Now here's Brunson. 13 points in the game. Pass to Isley. It's not going to go for him. Great D that time from Portis.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. That one falls for Brunson. Doris, it's an ongoing debate, but some believe that the game is better today than ever before. I think it is. What about you?
Well, Kevin, despite what you might hear from players from prior generations, I 100% agree with you. Each and every year, we seem to be setting a record for the most efficient offenses in the history of the game. The players have never been more skilled. We lean heavily into analytics. It's in a perfect place.
And the turnover again by Milwaukee. Howard's checked in for Isaac.
Number 41, Johnny Howard.
Knicks trail by 14. Brunson the pass to McGowan. To the inside. Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Wow, Mikal showing off a bit of verticality on that finish.
Jones against Brunson. Using his size, Giannis.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
To the paint. Here's Whitmore. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Milwaukee shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
Miles Turner, he's checked in for the Bucks. Quentin Grimes comes in for Miles McBride. Free throw good, Whitmore. There are some who will say, GA, there are too many threes being taken in today's NBA. What are your thoughts on that?
Hey, if we're cutting back on something, how about free throws? The three-point shootout is arguably the best part of All-Star Saturday, but nobody wants to watch a free throw contest.
Just 4 to shoot. Here's Brunson, and it's sent back by Turner.
My goodness, the timing, the length, the instinct. Miles Turner sends it back.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The
I'm not
defense
very good without
struggling
him.
to contain it.
I'm trying to make everybody score.
Over to the wing. They set the screen. Here's Brunson. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
Folks, look out, because Jalen Brunson has caught his rhythm on the offensive end, and that typically means a long night for your opponent.
Giannis against Anunoby. And stolen by Anunoby. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. A rebound by the Bucks. Giannis has got his 5th rebound in this one.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Pass to Grimes. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Giannis has got 5 assists tonight. Bridges outside. Now Howard. On the wing, Anunoby. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Yeah, man. 20-point lead. Ooh, you don't want to see them hoes.
Latrey. Anunoby, good. Anunoby's got 6 points.
Don't
you want to crack it start to the line.
Space, boy. He will rise and fire.
So probably Knicks nigga with me.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. Jones, the pass to Antetokounmpo.
Oh, man, cut the lineup. Starting lineup. Oh, and just a come from injury.
A floater. Rebounded by Howard. Knicks trail by 17. Bridges outside. Back to Howard. Turner with the steal. Here's Whitmore. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Whitmore's got 7 now in this quarter.
You got to be careful with the ball around Miles Turner. This guy is so capable of anticipating and taking it away.
Of course, what about Miles Turner? He views himself as more than just an athlete.
I think he views himself as a Renaissance man, very much into style and fashion. He considers himself an artist. If you've ever seen any of his creations, they are mind-boggling. Miles Turner has a ton of interest.
Oh, the fuck.
Some changes here for the Bucks. Bellamy comes in for Cam Whitmore. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Tyus Jones. The Knicks also changing it up. Bonus checked in. And Davian Mitchell subbed in for Mikal Bridges. Here's Bona. This game he had 10 points. Brunson, left side. Shot clock at 6. Milwaukee with the rebound. Hard to imagine, isn't it? 25 straight wins. And to this point, no team has found a way to stop them. None.
What's striking to me about this incredible streak is that in the course of a season, you might have an injury, you might have a bad shooting night, maybe your defensive game plan wasn't strong at the outset, and yet they grind night after night, come up with different ways to win. The commitment it takes to be on this kind of run is something else.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Alan LaForest courtside. Alan.
Hey, Jalen Brunson is the engine that makes this team go, and he has sacrificed so that the Knicks could surround him with talent. He said, winning trumps everything that I do individually. I'll do my part to help this team try to get a championship. It's all about the journey, and I am happy to be a part of it. Guys?
Yeah, you're right. Putting the team first. Thanks a lot, Allie.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
DiVincenzo against Brunson. .137 left to play here in the half. Misses from short range.
He might be forcing things a little bit right now. Credit the defense for how they're playing him.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Out to Turner. Lets the 3 fly. The Knicks pull it in. Mitchell outside. Pass to Brunson. Howard with the screen on DiVincenzo. And the dunk by Brunson.
Boy, how highly skilled is Jalen Brunson with the ball in his hands. The ability to get anywhere on the floor that he wants to go.
Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And the double up on Antetokounmpo. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Giannis has got his 7th assist in the game.
Boy, the vision of Jalen Brunson is something to behold. This guy, an elite passer.
On the wing, Turner. Here's the lob, and Antetokounmpo throws down the alley-oop slam.
And one of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams look easy.
And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Now, into the lineup for Milwaukee. Number 50.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the first half. Brunson against Anthony. Shot clock at 5. And shot on the way. And there's another one for the Knicks.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Back to the action in just a minute.
We appreciate you joining us at halftime. Tonight we tip off with a check on the injury situation.
Towns will be watching from the bench, so I want to see how it affects their spacing. It's not easy to stretch the floor without the big fella. They miss that aspect whenever he's sitting out.
And moving on now to that first half. Tough sledding so far for the New York Knicks.
Number 1 goal in the offseason, get yourself some rim protectors. The guys you have cannot do it.
And credit their opponent for relentlessly exploiting that here. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
He just loved the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Bucks leading by 20. Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Robinson is out there with Quentin Grimes. And it's Bellamy in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
I'll tell you, for a big man with his length, Miles Turner shoots it well from deep. This guy outstanding at spacing the floor.
Brunson outside. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Brunson's got 23.
We're real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Really left alone that time.
Boy, despite his efficiency, they just can't get over the hump.
Bucks shooting the lights out in this one, 77%. Giannis outside. Pass to Bellamy. And then Bellamy with the dunk.
And how about the splendid floor vision from Antetokounmpo? A good decision maker, improves his passing each and every year.
Here's Bona. Turner covering. And it's Bona missing. Here's MP. Oh, the power on that.
My goodness. That dunk from MP is usually what you see on the blacktop.
I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. Brunson against MP. Nice move. And it's laid in by Brunson. Brunson's got 8 points in the quarter.
Boy, you have got to be pleased with the start of this third quarter. Three for 4 out of the gate. Just keep your rhythm now.
At Giannis. Bellamy against Anunoby. Kumbo off the pick from Robinson. It's rebounded by Brunson.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
Wasted no time on that one. Anunoby's got 9.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Robinson, it's deflected. Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. Brunson being aggressive.
Now, don't be fooled by the height, guys. Brunson is a terrific finisher inside.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Bucks leading by 14. Here's Robinson. That's to Bellamy. And here is Robinson. He's got 12. Turner. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, you love how Miles Turner gets into space in the paint, makes it really hard for the defender not to lean in and get some contact against Turner.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Stolen by Robinson. A finish. And he goes big with the dunk right over Mikal Bridges.
Well, great hustle from MP. That's recognizing an opportunity to beat everybody up the floor.
Here's Brunson. 30 points in the game. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. That shot off. For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third.
This is what they love about this young guy. MP puts a ton of pressure on your defense, and he's just getting out of the gates, folks.
The Bucks have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department. He hits the second from the line. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Brunson against MP. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that it wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Knicks trail by 19. And when you watch OG Anunoby, what stands out most to you, Doris?
Oh, Kevin, you can't make me pick just one. I mean, this guy is elite on the defensive end of the floor. He's always going to be giving great effort. And better look out on the offensive end. OG Anunoby is starting to become a problem.
Grimes finds Turner. Back to Grimes. 5 on the clock. Launches a 3. He misses his first shot of the contest after making his first 6. Pass to Brunson. Here's Bona. Anunoby outside. Out to Bridges. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That'll be his second foul of the game. Milwaukee leading by 19 points. MP looking around. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
To the middle. Here's Bona. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Coaches love assisted buckets, boy. It just means the team is working well together.
Giannis high post. The shot's good. Giannis has got 28 points for the game.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
And the officials have called the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
To the wing right side. Bellamy kicks to Robinson. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Brunson. And another assist for him. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Brunson against Robinson. Here's Bridges. And they recover. MP against Brunson. Over Robinson. And it's Brunson missing. Giannis kicks to MP. Back to Giannis. Pass to Grimes. Brunson against MP. Antetokounmpo passes to Robinson. Doesn't go that time. New York's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Howard's shot is good.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Bellamy kicks to Giannis. Turner with the screen for Giannis. Driving in. And it's blocked. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Back to Anunoby. Some nice passing by New York here. Bridges a screen on Robinson.
Tremendous contest by MP protecting the rim there.
Milwaukee, no good that time either. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Bridges for three. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Well, we know Mikal Bridges can connect from distance. This guy has become a consistent threat from deep.
Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
MP against Brunson. Over MP. And it's Brunson missing.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Pass to Bellamy. Back to Grimes. Turner with a screen on Bridges. Shot by Grimes. No good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Here's Brunson. From down in the low post, it goes. Brunson's got 12 points in just the second half. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Brunson. Robinson finds Antetokounmpo, takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
How about that read by MP? Working the two-man action makes the right decision.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Steph checked in for Miles Turner. Portis comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Whitmore, he's checked in for Bellamy. And Miles McBride subbed in for Quentin Grimes. Pass to Solomon. Here's McGowan's, defended by McBride. There's the screen. And the basket by McGowan. McGowan's has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Robinson against Mitchell. It's Portis, high post. He's got 7. 17-foot shot on the way. And it's Woodson missing. Robinson with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Rob. Here's McGowan. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Pass to Solomon. Here's Isley. The three-pointer, no good. Milwaukee leading by 16. MP passes to Smith. And the foul called on MP. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
With that being his 4th foul, does the offense now look to target this guy?
Tyus Jones, he's checked in for Milwaukee. They set the pick. Here's Solomon. Whitmore defending. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Cam Whitmore. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Bucks.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
Martin's checked in for New York. And so he hits both. Bucks leading by 14. Smith sets the pick for Whitmore. From deep. The Knicks pull it in. New York with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run right now. McGowan's the pass to Solomon. 40 seconds left in the third quarter. Clock at 6. Mitchell in the corner. Over Jones. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
And just 72% from the line a season ago. Not the greatest of numbers, but there are guys who are far worse off when it comes to free throw shooting.
And Whitmore, no good on that one. Knicks trail by 16. Here's Solomon. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Down low. Some nice passing by New York here. Now there's Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll get you back to the action after this break. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And on the floor for New York here in the 4th. Mitchell is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Isaac. And it's Solomon in at the foursome. Isaac. He can't hit that time. Smith with the defensive effort. In the corner, it's Robinson. Connects from the three-point range.
Wow, MP in the catch and shoot, just ready as soon as he touches the basketball.
Pass to Solomon. Now Bridges. Inside. Here's Isley. Off with the layup.
Boy, I'd like to see him finish that play with more authority.
Offensive rebound. Nice shot by Portis.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
They set the pick. Mitchell in the corner. Rebound, Milwaukee. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for him. Robinson dishes to Smith. Whoops, they pick off the pass. On the wing, Mitchell. Here's McGowan's. Whitmore defending. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. Whitmore's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Robinson passes to Portis. Here's McBride.
Right, I told you this now.
And Portis finishes inside.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter now. Mitchell against MP. Solomon passes to Bridges. No good again that time. And here's MP. They'll bring it up for the
Oh, my bad.
They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. Bridges against Robinson.
This is something you're seeing evolve with Mikal Bridges, expanding his playmaking abilities.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. The Bucks making a change here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. Jalen Brunson, he was checked in for the Knicks. Milwaukee leading by 21. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
It's tipped. On the wing, MP. Brunson covering.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
Mitchell kicks to Brunson. LDB, something that never seems to go away during the season is chatter about trade.
And Kevin, what makes this so interesting is that very often fans of this league are as interested in trades, who's coming and going, as they are in the results of their team. It's a little intrigue that everybody wants a piece of.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Here's Milwaukee now. They're on a 10-2 run here. Screen by Giannis. Robinson, prime Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And on the drive, Giannis, he can be so disruptive, just muscling his way through the defense.
To the middle, out to Bridges. With the step back, Brunson. And Brunson throws it down.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, Jefferson, playing big at the rim? Okay.
And maybe the most bankable play in this offense. Antetokounmpo on the roll with the finish.
There's the pick. And there's the call on Miles McBride. That is his first foul of the game. Anunoby, he's checked in for the Knicks. Here's McGowan's. Whitmore defending. There's the drive. 4 on the shot clock. Drills the three-pointer. Brunson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's his third triple this half, and that's after hitting only one before that.
A three from MP. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
Coming right back. MP with a huge three.
MP against Brunson. Over Robinson. 11 feet out, and he hits it. Brunson's got 39.
I'll tell you, they're leaning hard on this guy, but he's going to need some help here.
And Gio, you look at all these great European players. Some saying that youth development in the U.S. could emulate aspects of what they're doing overseas in their system.
Well, it's already going in that direction. Youngsters able to, in essence, go pro from their early teens. But the academies they've set up over there, they are, no doubt, intriguing.
Howard's checked in for Isley.
Bang, bang. Doesn't get much simpler than that.
Milwaukee's gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the fourth. To the inside. And again, another assist.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
He has been a sensational playmaker. Anunoby outside. Bridges outside. Stolen by Robinson. And the dunk by MP.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
For New York, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Poked loose. New York moving the ball around. Outside Howard. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. McBride gets a screen from Robinson. McBride passes to Giannis. Just 5 to shoot. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Antetokounmpo's got 42 in the game. New York's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Bridges kicks to Anunoby. Back to Bridges. Howard setting the pick for Bridges. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Well, we know this. Mikal Bridges has the length and hops to score inside. Nicely done.
Deep 2 from Robinson. Bridges with the board. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Pass to Howard. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
And with NBA defenses more spread out than ever, Doris, teams are getting more aggressive, looking for offensive rebounds.
They are, Kevin, because it can be a valuable asset to get extra possessions. You're winning on the margins if you do that. And let's remember, certain guys just have a knack for getting offensive rebounds, so why not let those guys work?
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Smith comes in for Antetokounmpo, and Anthony subbed in for Miles McBride. Brunson against Robinson, and again it's the Knicks missing. Milwaukee's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the 4th. Anthony kicks to Robinson. To the paint. Here's Smith. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. And that's now 6 points for Smith.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Bridges against Anthony. Brunson. The shot from the low post is good. Brunson's got 41.
You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how he's played today, even if they end up losing this game.
Now MP. Smith left side. Brunson outside. Anunoby finds Brunson. Bridges outside. Over Robinson. Milwaukee with the rebound. Portis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Brunson against Anthony. Anunoby passes to Howard. Here's Bona. Howard's shot is good.
Boy, creating opportunities at point-blank range. This is exactly what you want.
And here's MP for 3. Knocks down the 3-ball. MP's got 18 points now here in the second half.
Got to contest MP from out there. He is more than capable from 3.
And Brunson has it in the corner. TV won't complain about the review process. The longer the review, the more it disrupts the flow of the game.
That's exactly right, Kevin. You have the best athletes in the world competing at the highest level, and then all of a sudden it stops. And if the duration is too long, it takes the players out of rhythm. It drives the viewers at home crazy. This is something that us television people can go absolutely nuts about.
Lewis checked in for Milwaukee.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
New York's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Howard kicks to Bridges. Out to the right wing. Brunson makes a 2-pointer. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Milwaukee.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year. And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Robinson.
Well, I think his contribution clearly came at the defensive end, right? He came up with a bunch of huge steals. He was a menace all night long. I'll tell you, an underrated thing right there. How effective that screen was. It just creates a lane to the cup.
Bridges with the steal.
And guys, at this
So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. And they move on.
Damn.
Anticipation in the air. We are in Las Vegas. Hi, everyone. Time for more NBA Cup action. The Eastern Conference semifinals are almost underway, and we can't wait. Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Miles Turner.
And it's not the kind of trend he wanted to see, but that's what happens over the course of almost any career. Coaches around the league have learned all your tendencies, and let's face it, playing for as long as he has takes a toll on the body.
A look at the opening lineup for the Orlando Magic. On the wing, it'll be Bane and Wagner. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court, and it's Black in at the point. And for Milwaukee, inside they have Giannis and Turner. MP is out there with Quentin Grimes. And it's Bellamy in at the three, small forward. And the combination of NBA basketball with the single elimination format, you know the anticipation here is sky high.
Oh, the Eastern semifinals of the NBA Cup knockout round. It's win or go home. So these two teams have come to play.
Now here's Banchero. Against Toronto, he was really on his game. To the middle. Here's Carter. And Turner with the block. Pass to Antetokounmpo. The rebound by Carter. Wagner looking it over. Here's Black. Beyond the arc. Count it. 1-for-1 to start the game.
I think that's a big confidence builder for Anthony Black. He knows he needs to keep knocking that shot down from deep to round out his offensive game.
Now here's Grimes. 15 in his last outing. Robinson in the post. Black defending. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. And MP throws it down.
And the defense is going to remember this. They might try to make MP pay for it.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. Coach and I talked about the development of Franz Wagner since entering this league, and he said he was someone we watched early on. Even though he didn't end up on our team, the way he's added to his game is incredible. It says a lot about the kind of work ethic that he has.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
Good work by Wagner there, taking advantage of a point-blank opportunity.
MP no good.
Took it up strong, but the defense was ready for it.
The three from Bain. Giannis with the rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
MP outside. Pass to Bellamy. Van Carroll against Turner. Shot clock at 5. Here's Antetokounmpo. Stolen by Carter. Here's Black. Misses the 3.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Now MP from behind the arc. Knocks down the triple. Robinson's got 5.
And the 3 ball is just another way that MP can hurt you.
Well, after the Magic traded away Dwight Howard back in 2012, seems like they spent about a decade in limbo, Grant.
That's so true, B.A. And once they finally committed to building through the draft, the turnaround was pretty rapid, showing the upside of drafting and developing from the ground up.
And Carroll, nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Gutsy play that time from Banchero inside against pretty physical defense, too.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Bellamy, defended by Wagner. To the inside. Wagner with a steal. And it's Orlando on the break. Pushing it up now. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Banchero just attacking the rim. Going up over the defense that time.
Now here's MP. Black defending. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
You know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
Kicks it out to Bain. Hits the trifecta.
And I like that there. I mean, get Bain something in rhythm.
Now here's MP. Tightly guarded. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Misses the baby hook. Orlando leading by 5. On the wing, Bain. The baseline, Jay. And Orlando again with the bucket.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
From deep, MP. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far. And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for the Magic. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
And guys, those road games are never easy. But they had a solid strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, you know, game balls all around in that one. A terrific team effort. They trusted in their system and executed well to get the win.
Robinson with it. Now Carter defending.
That's some bullshit.
Van Carroll against Robinson. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Once it's up in the air, they trust Carter will come down with it. Did he ever? Boy.
Now here's MP. He had 31 in the win against New York.
And he changed the game at the defensive end. I lost count of the turnovers he forced. There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
Van Carroll, no good. The Bucks trail by 7. Oh, deflected.
Oh, fuck.
Black with it. 6 points for him. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Here's Grimes. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Richardson's checked in for Orlando. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break. It's been a big part of their success. And you like the balance here, not just for...
Oh, kind of beat on that one. Oh, wow.
Tell you what, MP's game makes you excited about the future of this league.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. Now here's Richardson. He's coming off a 10-point game against Toronto. Outside Bain, picked by Carter, inside. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Carter's a really good pick-and-roll partner. Excellent hands, and he can finish, too.
There's a screen by Turner. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to MP. Here's the three. Orlando with the rebound. Their last encounter in Orlando.
If they want to beat these guys this time, they have to do better on the glass. That was their undoing.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. May very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass like that.
And so it's Milwaukee with it. Orlando making their last shot.
Look at MP suddenly catching the defense with their guard down and making them pay.
And here's Wagner. And he also played a big role in their last game with Toronto. Over to the left wing. And Carroll finds Richardson. Shoots from the elbow. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Richardson's got 6.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
And Carroll banked it in off the glass. And it's a 10-point Orlando lead.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Now here's MP. He's got 12. To the paint. Here's Bellamy. Good. And the assist goes to MP. Robinson's got 4 assists now tonight.
Love that play call by MP, finding a way to create for his team.
Here's Wagner. Taking command on offense when they need it. Putting up 21 a game. Pass to Richardson. Stolen by MP. Jumps up. And MP throws it down hard.
All of his athletic ability on display right there. MP with the acrobatic throwdown.
Orlando leading by 6. Outside Richardson. It's stolen by MP. By himself. And MP throws it down hard.
If they keep finding steals like that, they won't be in the hole much longer.
Now Banchero. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. And he lobs it up. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Creek Freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
Here's Carter. After the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. Wagner for 3. That one doesn't drop. Here's Milwaukee. They've gone on an 8-0 run. MP, the pass to Turner. Richardson against Robinson. Back to Turner. 6 on the shot clock. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. So both teams making some changes here. Orlando leading. Now Richardson. He has 6. And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Jones, he's checked in for the Bucks. Then for Orlando, Flowers, he's checked in for Carter. Yabusele comes in for Paolo Banchero. And it's Desmond Bane in for Howard. Now here's Wagner. And the dunk by Wagner.
Good decision that time by Wagner, taking it straight line to the rim. The defense had no chance to stop it.
Well, when you need a bucket late in games, Franz Wagner seems to be your guy, Clark.
Yeah, he's made a name for himself as a fourth-quarter producer. I mean, time and time again, Wagner has made a big play at both ends of the floor to help his team late, and that's how you become a clutch performer.
Magic leading by 4. He takes it in. The 3 from Bane. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
Well, Bane will just about live on the arc if you let him. He's got a pretty consistent stroke.
Pass to Portis. Rebound by the Magic. Wagner outside. Down low. Here's Flowers. And he jams it home with authority.
And you love to see the aggressiveness, using the height advantage to hammer it home.
Jones with the ball. Richardson picks him up. Outside Whitmore. Portis against Yabusele. Portis, the pass to McBride. Over Bane. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with him.
Pass to Wagner. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Robinson against Richardson to win the cold spell. And a big finish by Robinson.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Bane fires for
He gets it! Wow! Whoa! The heave to beat the buzzer.
Woo. That's an impossible shot, man, even when you don't have the clock to worry about.
And so it's Orlando, ending the quarter up 10. What has them in front right now? By and large, they're taking great shots. And don't go far. We'll be right back. We're just 3 quarters away from finding out who will advance to the NBA Cup championship game. All right, guys, what do you think about the Magic here in this one?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
They've got MP. Whitmore is out there with Bobby Portis. Then there's Miles McBride, and it's Smith in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against New York was outstanding. He contributed 31 points and was such a menace on the defensive end. Steals galore. He was really special in that game, and they're hoping he could repeat that kind of performance tonight. Guys, back to you.
That's good stuff, Allie. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
Yeah, he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Defended by Portis. McBride on the double team. Richardson for 3. Oh, great D that time from MP.
And that's a strong closeout defensively. Great effort to deter the shot.
Pass to Smith. The 3 is up. Good. And the assist goes to MP. MP's got assist number 7 tonight. To the middle. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And the Magic lead by 7.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Outside McBride. Fires the 3. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Nice pass by MP. You know, he knows how to run an offense.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Black checked in for Richardson. And now a peek at some of the players competing for a spot in the dunk contest. all of them true dunk artists who can do some spectacular things in the air.
And I can't wait to see what these guys have dreamed up this year. The level of athleticism and creativity that goes into this contest is what makes it so incredible to watch.
Well, you look at Robinson. He's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Well, we'll just have to see. But I personally would love seeing him in the dunk contest.
So that's how things are currently looking for the dunk contest. But, of course, we'll update you with the latest news as we receive it.
And as this lineup starts to take shape, this event is only getting more and more exciting.
Now here's Robinson. 20 points for him. Here's Portis. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. When you watch Bobby Portis, he's extremely physical, but he can also space the floor, Clark.
Yeah, I like that combination, B.A. It makes him a unique matchup and a tough matchup. I mean, one play he's thumping and bumping you around, and then on the next play, he's knocking down the three, and he's doing it all with great energy and intensity.
Now here's Black. 6 points for him. Payne with it. Portis picks him up. Shot clock at 6. Elbow shot on the way. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. And that's 26 straight for them now. Only 2 other teams have ever won more games in a row.
And what's crazy about it is the teams they've knocked off. I mean, they have been dominating during this stretch. It's basically been the whole league that has felt the wrath of this crew. They're in the conversation now for one of the all-time great teams. They got the target on the back, but it doesn't seem to bother them one iota. All they do is continue to win.
Orlando shooting their first free throws of the game.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. Now here's Robinson. To the inside. The strong finish by Giannis.
A combination of size and elite athleticism on full display from Giannis there.
Black outside. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Orlando making a switch here. Flowers checked in.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from them.
Now here's Payne. 17 points for him last game against the Raptors in Toronto.
And he didn't just put up big points. He beat everyone to the boards.
No coverage that time. And it's a 4-point Milwaukee lead. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Bucks?
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense. Getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. Really like their energy defensively.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
Orlando has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Wagner, right side. Sinks that one from the post. Wagner's got 6 points.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to MP. The 3. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Picking up right where he left off. Hit 2 triples in the first quarter. Now he gets another to fall.
Outside Payne from outside the arc. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th rebound in this one.
After nailing 3 trays to start this game, he's gone silent here in the second quarter.
On the wing, Whitmore. Portis with a screen on Wagner. Just 5 to shoot. An open look for Portis. And Milwaukee tacks on 2 more.
This speaks to how assertive Portis is, and he's skilled at knocking it down off the catch, too.
Magic trail by 9. Outside Payne. Back to Black. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 10.
At 6'7", Black has really good positional size and using that length to his advantage.
Pass to Portis. Lets it fly. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Robinson's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. And you can count him. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Completing the play there, Wagner gets his points in a lot of different ways. Extremely versatile.
Orlando making some changes. Banchero comes in for Flowers. And Howard has subbed in for Desmond Bain. Now here's MP. 23 points in the game. It's Grimes on the wing. Fires in the triple. Grimes has got 6.
Nice feed from MP, showing his passing skills.
Grant, you are a Hall of Fame small forward, so you know a bit about the position. What's key in excelling at the 3?
Well, BA, you have to be able to space the floor. We almost never see a 3 or...
Oh, MP! Stunning!
And this kind of 6 slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, BA.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that guy.
Wagner outside. And he drives in. 2 points. That one goes. Wagner's got 7 now in this quarter.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row ain't close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Antetokounmpo, that's good.
The size and length and touch make Giannis one of the best finishers in the paint.
Wagner, the pass to Banchero. Black outside. Back to Banchero. Shoots over Turner. Oh, and Turner with a block.
Miles Turner denying another one of the league's best shot blockers year in and year out.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Antetokounmpo covering. Black outside. Shoots over Robinson. Black, no good.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Now here's MP. He's closely guarded. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdown.
Wagner in the high post. He's got 11. Pass to Howard. The Magic need to put one up here. Wagner for 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got 5 rebounds in the game. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks. Franz Wagner was asked to describe his game, and he said, I don't know if there's someone who I would say I play really close to. I'm like a tall guard. I try to do a lot of different stuff out there, and I hope when you see me play, you see that I'm having fun and I'm playing for the right reasons. PA?
Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. And Banchero gets it to go.
And off the jump, they were effective from deep. I don't know why they haven't continued to fire from out there.
Yeah, I mean, test the hot hand. You're exactly right. I say let those triples fly.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Robinson. Good! And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 5 assists in the game. Magic trail by 16. Pass to Howard. And there's 1:38 left to play in the half. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Antetokounmpo, the pass to MP. Wagner with a steal. And the Magic pushing it up now. The finish! Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
You know, Banchero's difficult to match up with because of his versatility, especially when he's aggressively looking to score.
Well, granted, 6'10", 250. Banchero is a guard in a big man's body.
Yeah, B.A., he has a great handle, which allows him to get wherever he wants on the floor. And the vision to create for his teammates, too, but if you put a smaller guy on him, he plays bully ball. And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off. The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim. Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and you'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
First one falls for him. Jones hits them both.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Pass to Wagner. Van Carroll against Antetokounmpo. And here's Black. Now Carter. Hey, puts up a three. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Outside Jones. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Over Bain. And Antetokounmpo with the basket on the assist from Jones.
A strong start, and if anything, he's gotten better in the second quarter.
Now Banchero. Wagner with a screen on Antetokounmpo. And Wagner gets it to go. 13 points for Franz Wagner.
He's trying to will this team back into it, doing all he can offensively.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And no good. Great D that time from Banchero. Black, right side. Let's go with a three. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
And just nails the three. Way to close the quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of a quarter. A three at the buzzer, that'll do it.
MP getting it done for the Bucks. Scoring, passing, imposing his will at the offensive end. More 2K action in just a moment.
Greetings, Shaq, Kenny, and EJ here as we tip off the show with a look at our midseason Eastern Conference standings. And something out of left field for you guys.
Ernie, left field, this is not baseball. This is a basketball show.
So it's like from the backcourt, maybe like from the corner?
Okay, let me do this over, okay?
Yeah.
From the opposite end. Oh, wait, we ran out of time for the second. Can't even ask the question.
See, Kenny?
And let's focus now on our game. MP has been dialed in.
Well, he's playing with conviction. If you want to get the most out of your talents, that's what you have to do.
Yep, you got to believe in yourself, your game, and MP is looking mighty confident right now.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
We welcome you back as we get set to bring you second half action from the NBA Cup. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
And the Bucks with the possession here. On the court for the Magic, Wagner and Banchero, the lethal front court pair. Desmond Bain is out there with Anthony Black, and it's Carter in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
When it comes to stuffing the stat sheet, Antetokounmpo does it very well in just about every category, but his greatest strength is he's a dominant scorer.
Outside Bain. Back to Black. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on MP. Orlando shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game.
Are we calling Anthony Black a guard or point forward? At 6'7", he's got so much size, but I would tend to lean towards him being just a big guard.
There's a screen by Turner. MP, the pass to Turner. Oh, nice D from Carter. Magic trail by 14. Oh, from deep. And it's MP with a rebound. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good. And the assist goes to MP. Antetokounmpo has got 4 points now in the quarter. Banchero against Antetokounmpo. Banchero left side. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. And the ball out of play. The Bucks will have it. Pass to Bellamy. Outside Robinson. And he lobs it up top. Oh, Giannis dunks it home.
Giannis has tremendous physical attributes, but his confidence is something that separates him from most.
Here's Black. 14 points for him. Outside Bain. And Carroll with it. Guarded by Antetokounmpo. Back to Banchero. Clock at 6. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Back to Robinson. To the paint. And Antetokounmpo with the basket. On the assist from Robinson. Antetokounmpo has got 26. And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for Orlando. Picked by Carter. Fires from 14. And once again, off the mark by Orlando.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. As a result, they've got a big lead.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Up top, Black. Robinson defending. Steps back. Pass to Carter. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. Carter's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
There it is. The first basket of the half after missing their first 3 attempts.
Here's MP. Given 30. Outside Grimes. 5 on the clock. Pass to Antetokounmpo. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Antetokounmpo's got 12 points in just the second half. The Magic have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. There's a screen. A foul called on MP. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
They've been undisciplined defensively, getting themselves into foul trouble far too early.
And Carroll surveys. Carter, a screen on Antetokounmpo. Carter, good. Carter's gotten 4 this quarter.
When they get it to Carter Jr. down low, it's normally a fruitful trip.
Now here's MP. Pass to Turner. Outside Grimes. Antetokounmpo for 3. Unable to get that one.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Magic trail by 20. Now here's Banchero. Antetokounmpo covering. Banchero passes to Black. 6 to shoot. Wagner for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Wagner's got 16 points.
Their system is designed to get Wagner the basketball in a variety of positions and ways.
Out to the right wing. Tipped. Here's Black. Robinson with the block. In transition. Here come the Bucks. Oh, nice shot by Grimes. He's got 9. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Milwaukee.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition. Just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Robinson passes to Antetokounmpo. Yep, that one goes. Antetokounmpo has got 32 points in the game.
Boy, he's been a monster this quarter, carrying the load for sure.
Pass to Banchero. Payne with a screen on Antetokounmpo. Banchero with it. 10 points for him. 4 on the clock. Inside. Here's Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Got the ball off the pick that time, but found a teammate with a better look. That shows you the IQ of Banchero.
MP right side. Outside Grimes. And here's Robinson. 30 points in the game. Back to Grimes. Yet another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
Man, is he sharing the ball well. Hitting his guys right in their spots. Antetokounmpo against Banchero. To the inside. And Carter gets it to go on the assist from Banchero. Banchero's got 8 assists here tonight. Milwaukee leading by 18. MP with it. He's picked up by Bane.
If the play doesn't open up his shot, then trust MP to give it away.
Orlando has got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. Pass to Bellamy. Now here's Antetokounmpo. For 3, Robinson sinks it from distance. Robinson's got 33 points.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
Black passes to Bane. Here's Banchero. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride.
Power it home!
Superb initiative from Antetokounmpo. I mean, that may be something we overlook, but being able to take that initiative allows him to be a real menace when he's rolling to the rim after a pick.
Pass to Bane. Orlando moving the ball around. Wagner for 3. The rebound by the Bucks.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the last.
Orlando calls timeout. And the Magic making a change here. Richardson's checked in. And here's a look at some numbers for Bobby Portis.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Picked by Carter. Wagner, the pass to Carter. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got 11 rebounds in the game. Wagner against MP. To the middle. Giannis Antetokounmpo again. Antetokounmpo's got 38 points. The Magic have gone 7 of 13 in the second half. Banchero against Antetokounmpo. Now here's Banchero. Defense right on him. Richardson, just 3 to shoot. Tries it from 19. Great D that time from McBride. Milwaukee has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. And it's Robinson penetrating.
MP's been the catalyst for them tonight. Solid leadership from this young man.
Now Wagner. He's got 16. Banchero outside. Carter, a screen on Antetokounmpo. Banchero finds Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
What he lacks in height, he certainly makes up for with his balance.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them to the paint. Stolen by Carter. And it's Richardson penetrating. The 3 from Bane. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
You got to D-up Bane from the corner, or else he'll bury those shots in bunches.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Smith, he's checked in for the Bucks. Jones comes in for Robinson. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. Taking a look at Milwaukee, they are holding down the #1 spot in the conference. Not a bad position to be in. And check it out, Orlando. Just need to keep fighting.
Well, I think for Milwaukee, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season. But now, they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff. And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Milwaukee shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
One shot.
And that one misses. Magic shooting an excellent rate of 56% on the third quarter. Pass to Howard. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Portis.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Here's Whitmore. Soft touch off the glass. Whitmore's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen. Richardson finds Yabusele.
Buries it from 3.
A lackluster effort on defense gave him the look he wanted.
Jones against Richardson. Portis, left side. From down in the low post, it goes. Portis has got 13.
Hard not to love the energy Portis plays with. He's not letting inside contact stop him or derail him at all.
Outside Richardson. Yabusele, a screen on Jones. The 11-footer misses off the right iron. Down low. Here's Portis. No luck on that one.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
And so it's Milwaukee with a commanding lead to end the quarter. 27 points, looking good. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. Here we are, 4th period Cup semifinal. One team goes to the championship round. The other will have to wait until next season for another shot at the NBA Cup. Bobby Portis out there with Smith. Then there's Miles McBride. Then there's Whitmore. And it's Robinson in at the 1. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Here's Portis. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from being close.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
And we're going to have a jump ball. And last season, the worst in about 2 decades for games lost to injury, Clark. Cause for concern?
I certainly think so, but I mean, I am a fan of load management, but I think it should be in practice time. That way, the guys can play as many games as possible for their team and the fans. Load management should be, I think, managed in the practice schedule.
Robinson passes to Portis. Kicks it out to MP. The three ball. Nails it from beyond the arc. Robinson's got 38 points.
At this stage of his young career, MP knocking down jumpers, that is very encouraging.
Here's Black. He buries it from three.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Smith left side. Back to Robinson. Baseline try. And it's Orlando with a rebound. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul.
You look at Wagner, I tell you what, when you've got that size and mobility that he has, you can do just about anything you want out there.
Howard's checked in for Orlando. Wagner outside. 19-footer. Yabusele slams it in.
Hey, you know, what he lacks inside, he makes up for with his vertical.
The Bucks have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. MP drives in. Plenty of space. And it's Portis. That time on the assist from Robinson.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on it.
Now here's Richardson. McBride covers. Fires for three. And Richardson hits from deep.
He knows he can get his shot anytime he wants, and he also knows he has the green light.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He is not messing around. Calling them into the huddle. Milwaukee making some changes. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Smith. Larson comes in for McBride. They get it back. Portis. And then Portis with the dunk.
Tell you what, Portis has been so focused on the offensive end, doing all he can to rack up points.
Goes up at the stripe. Richardson, no good. The Bucks have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Pass to Robinson. 4-3. It's rebounded by Wagner. Orlando has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Here's Richardson. Yabusele, a screen on Antetokounmpo. Now Black, covered by MP. The kick out to Richardson. Just 5 on the clock. And a miss there on the triple. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Screen by Antetokounmpo. MP, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Another possession, another assist.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
Looking like Scott Skiles right now with all these dimes. Outside Richardson. Pass to Yabusele. Shoots over Portis. Orlando again missing. The Bucks have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Good work defensively by Black. And Orlando shooting an amazing 61%, looking confident. Something the league has worked towards, seeing small market teams competing at a high level.
Yeah, this league isn't just for the big cities. Smart drafting and team development can make any organization elite. And of course, that's the beauty of it all.
McBride, he's checked in for the Bucks. Jones comes in for MP. Then for Orlando, Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Yabusele. Banchero comes in for Wagner. And it's Bain in for Richardson. Antetokounmpo inside, working on Banchero.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Pass to Howard. Back to Black. Banchero outside. Carter, a screen on Antetokounmpo. Carter, good.
His first half performance, somewhat forgettable, but now he's pouring it on.
Jones feels it out. Howard with a block.
Ooh.
Pass to Black. Over Jones. Shots good by Black.
Black doing just enough to create space for the score. Really solid handles on display that time.
Portis with a screen on Banchero. Portis outside. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo's got assist number 8 now on the night. Pass to Howard. Now Banchero. Carter, a screen on Antetokounmpo. Here's Banchero. Lays it up and banks it in.
Getting it done in the paint. Banchero using his big frame to carve out space inside.
Outside Jones. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Now here's Whitmore. He's guarded closely. Jones, pass to Portis. And the bucket counts. And he was on his way to the line.
It looks like you have Cassini here.
And Grant, many of the newer rules have helped unlock
Let's start it here.
Any need to help out the defense?
You know, I think the rules
You don't
are
start
fine,
it here.
BA. It's just about allowing defenders to do their job
So
and
one.
eliminating the cheap foul calls so they can stay on the floor.
Catching up on the changes for Milwaukee. Miles Turner comes in for Whitmore. And it's Grimes in for McBride. That free throw good from Portis.
A most valuable role player on this team. Portis' ability to stretch the floor with his shooting, huge.
Pass to Banchero. Back to Richardson. Wagner for 3. The rebound by Turner.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
You okay?
To the left wing. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Turner.
You don't sound fine.
By Richardson. And Carroll with it. He's picked up by Jones. And Carroll gets it to go.
Nice strength on that tape. Banchero proving he's excellent at scoring through contact.
Portis, the pass to Jones. Driving to the basket. Second shot opportunity. And a nice layup by Turner. Turner's got his first bucket in this one.
That's all about the ticker for Turner. Big heart, a real juggernaut on the boards who uses those long arms exceedingly well to get second chance opportunity.
On target from range.
He's a big guy with some serious range, so you have to respect him from out there.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Again, the Bucks. Good for 2.
His big night continues. He is fueling this lead.
The 3 from Bain. It's deflected, and they recover it. Second chance effort.
Wow, don't bring that in here. Portis protecting his house.
And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball here. And so it's Portis who brings up the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Well, you ask the older generation about load management. They'll bend your ear about back in the day, Grant.
Oh, yes, we will. But it's true that today's players average more distance covered per game, even if they're not walking uphill both ways. So you got to take that into account.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Turner. A different look for Milwaukee. Smith, he's checked in for Turner. McBride comes in for Grimes. And it's Robinson in for Jones. And the Magic making a change here as well. Black's checked in for Richardson. Wagner, the pass to Black. Orlando moving the ball around. The three from Banchero. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Kicks it out to MP. 5 to shoot. They get it again. Smith outside. Jacks up a three. Here's the second effort. And the bucket is good from Antetokounmpo in deep. Antetokounmpo has got 48. Portis against Banchero. On the wing, Bane. Inside. Here's Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Well, we've come to expect Carter to be good for a steady performance, but tonight he's taken over on the offensive end.
Pass to Portis. And here is Antetokounmpo. Defended by Wagner. From 9 feet. He got it again. Sensational.
Oh, my goodness. 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Banchero outside. All right, Grant, as someone who played for and managed the U.S. men's national team, give us your all-time starting five.
And, you know, I think I'll go with two of the program's all-time leading scorers, Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. And finally, you have to have Kobe Bryant because of just how he reset the culture in 2008.
Smith, no good.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide-open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Black outside. Bane with a screen on MP. Back to Bane. Banchero outside. There's the triple. Connects from downtown. Banchero's got 14 points here in the second half.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Bucks.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
That'll do it for this one. They've earned their 27th victory of the year tonight.
And clearly they have this team's number, winning the first two meetings with 2 left to play against the Magic.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for MP.
The way he saw the floor was quite special. I mean, he served up a ton of room service dime.
Here's Portis. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Wagner outside. Pass to Black. Wagner with a screen on Robinson. Now here's Banchero. The three is up. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. And yes, another basket.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one. And they advance to the championship round. Just one went away from hoisting the NBA Cup.
And you know, it should be an intense matchup. There's a lot on the line between the cup, the prize money, and the chance to hang a banner.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. We'll see you next time.
look at the Spring Mountains surrounding beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. We welcome you to the championship game of the NBA Cup. With Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. What a big night it is in the NBA season.
No doubt the finals are still about 6 months away, but we will crown a champion tonight. It's a chance to see these guys play under major pressure. The eyes of the NBA are on this one.
I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You take a look at the Thunder. Off to a great start this season, currently in second.
And when I look at Oklahoma City, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
Well, they were in everyone's crosshairs, and they've actually outperformed some of those predictions. That is not easy to do with a target on your back.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Quentin Grimes out there with Robinson. And it's Whitmore in at the small forward position. And for the Thunder, Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. Holmgren is out there with Williams. And so off the tip, it's Oklahoma City. And Greg, this one-off championship game, how does that change the strategy for these coaches?
Kevin, I think you're going to see some tighter rotations. I think the Stars play a little more. Maybe a curveball game plan-wise as well. But it is also great prep for the postseason.
Now here's Turner. It's off his leg. And the official saying it was kicked. MP against Gilgeous-Alexander. Whoa! He flew in there. Wow!
Good instincts from MP. That kind of passing wins the respect of your teammates.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. Here's Oklahoma City. Outside, Dort. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Williams finds Dort. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's guarded by Grimes. 3 on the clock. From past the arc. The Thunder with another miss. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Outside, Robinson. Pass to Whitmore. Taken away by Williams. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander cranes the three-pointer.
If Gilgeous-Alexander gets into this kind of rhythm from deep, he is even more dangerous.
Kicks it out to Giannis. Back to MP. From the arc. A shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Yeah, that's a key three for MP. If he hits these at a high rate, he'll have a spot in this league for a long time.
Holmgren looking around. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 on the clock. For MP. And the shot no good, a bit short.
That's 20% now from the field. What a cold start.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
A bit ago, Mark Dacknault and I were able to chat. Giannis was the topic of our conversation, and Coach said after a deep breath, I mean, there's no need to exhaust yourself over how to stop Giannis. He's going to leave his mark on the floor. We just have to deploy something to mute his production a little bit. They've definitely got their hands full trying to slow the game's best. Back to you, Kevin.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Bucks have gone 2 or 3 here to start off the game. And for all the talk, Tim, about Lou Dort's defense, how about his growth as a shooter?
Well, I think he understood to get more minutes, he had to be more consistent as a shooter. The defense has always been there, but the steady improvement has come with his three-point shooting, which makes him now an elite 3-and-D wing.
That's good from Antetokounmpo.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
And Jim, for all their talent, the Thunder committed to playing the right way.
Well, they are unselfish. They trust one another. And when a team is this committed at the defensive end of the floor, there's really no need to try to do too much offensively or play hero ball. Great job on the closeout and taking away space against a good shooter.
2 points. That one goes.
This is exactly the start they were hoping for at the offensive end.
SGA feeling it out a bit. Can't hit from 12.
Well, he better focus now. His efficiency is dropping, but there's enough game left to make corrections.
And great read there by SGA. Knew the shot was coming and just trusted his instinct.
Now, here's Holmgren. Following the miss by MP. And there's the drive. Grimes passes to Giannis. Back to MP. Giannis outside. Poked away. Stolen by Dort. Down low. And SGA gets it to go on the assist by Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second bucket tonight. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. This team is firing on all cylinders, with the win streak tying the Heat's 2013 record of 27 wins.
Oh, what a slam! Clean that up!
Oh, man, MP to be young again.
Thunder trailing by 4. SGA passes to Dort. Back to SGA. 6 on the shot clock. Nifty move. Some solid defense from Robinson. Milwaukee leading by 4. Back to Antetokounmpo. On the wing, MP. That 3 off the mark.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive.
SGA going hard to the basket and finishing it with some power.
To the inside. Antetokounmpo. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. One on Holmgren.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
And the Thunder with some changes. Walls is checked in for Holmgren. And Lillard subbed in for Dort. And you compare a game like this to playoff-level intensity? I mean, how close is it?
Not much difference on the floor. I mean, these guys are going at it. I think the main difference is the crowd. Obviously, a bit more balance in terms of rooting interest than we would see in the postseason.
And MP throws it down.
Look at MP getting slick with it. That's a great move to have at the ready.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Turner. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Now, he was bothered just enough to miss that shot. That's good work by the defense.
Robinson for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. MP's got 10.
And this is why you got to be all up in MP's airspace, even as the pass is coming his way.
Wallace kicks to Williams. The shot by Lillard, wide open. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
Mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
And within the bigger picture of the game, you have these individual matchups. The shots are falling, and he is making it look easy.
Lillard on top, covered by MP. MP against Lillard. Yeah, the step back. The rebound by Turner.
Yeah, he's got to be mad at himself for missing that one, especially considering the defense didn't really affect him. What an athletic sequence from MP. I thought he was trying to rip the rim right off the glass.
Pass to Williams. Jacks up a three. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Inside. Outside for Robinson. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. Now we have a chance to pay homage to the Eastern Conference Player of the Week, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And when you have a big man carrying as much of the load as he has, it just makes things so easy for the rest of your team. Completely deserving of the award.
Well, the Thunder making a switch here. Body's checked in. The Bucks also with the sub. Bobby Portis is checked in for Miles Turner.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around.
Got a piece of it. And stolen by Whitmore. Here's Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
We always talk about getting high percentage shots, and they are teaching a master class in that right now.
No good. Shot missing.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Oh, and here comes Gilgeous-Alexander all alone.
Out in the open floor, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is one of the most dangerous players in this league.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Lillard. Robinson passes to Antetokounmpo. Can't connect from short range.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Bucks leading by 12. Portis a screen on Lillard. Robinson passes to Portis. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. MP's got 4 assists in the game. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Milwaukee team.
Yeah, a bit of a revenge game for them as they were swept in the 2-game season series from last year.
Yeah, their pride took a hit. I think this game means just a little bit extra because of that.
And a wide open look for MP. Drops in the tray. MP's got 21 in the game.
And really setting the tone early with their three-point shooting.
Body the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Crosses over. He lays it in. SGA's got 13.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
MP passes to Antetokounmpo. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Well, just keep feeding him. He has been lights out.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. A different look for Milwaukee. Checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Bellamy comes in for Quentin Grimes. And Miles McBride subbed in for Cam Whitmore. We've got 1:08 left in the first quarter. And stolen by Bellamy. Pass to Smith. It's taken away by Wallace. Oh, here comes Williams all alone. That one goes in. Williams has got his second bucket.
Yeah, that is great execution in the open floor, and Williams understood exactly where to get to in that situation.
Robinson passes to Portis, and Portis throws it down.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
Sorber with the bucket.
And there's no doubt that Lillard is a pure scorer. But it's good to see him focus on his passing, wanting to make his teammates better.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Portis finds MP. Hits the three-point bomb. MP's got 24 points.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
That's a 2 from Lillard.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points. And so it's MP making things happen for the Milwaukee Bucks. He has really delivered at the offensive end. He's torched them for 24 points so far. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. Welcome back to 2K's coverage of the Cup Championship game. We're so glad you could join us. In a moment now, look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Milwaukee.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And I like how they've played defense, turning turnovers into points. Those are huge.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. Robinson is out there with Miles McBride. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Smith. And it's Larson in its small forward. And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Orlando was tremendous. He picked up 38 points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. His numbers from that game jump off the stat sheet. He was just superb. Guys, let's see if he can do it again.
Okay, Allie, thanks. He was in attack mode all night. We saw that really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
Well, he did whatever he wanted. I love the fact that he was under control, yet very aggressive.
The Thunder pull it in. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
And in that one, the backups came to play. Gave the team an infusion of points that just put them over the top.
Well, the bench changed the game. What a shot in the arm to this offense. That second unit was incredible.
Jim, you talk about a player with quick hands. That's Cason Wallace.
Yeah, Kevin, it's not just the hands that make him a threat on D. It's his lateral quickness, anticipation, and positioning. He just has that sixth sense about where the ball is going next.
Pass to Robinson. Smith with a screen on Lillard. MB finds Smith. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. The three is pure from MP.
Well, that's helping your team. By and large, he's taking shots he knows he can make.
And here in the second quarter of action with a little under 2.5 minutes played so far. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. Dort, he's checked in for the Thunder. Anthony's checked in for the Bucks. Greg, when you talk about the all-time great three-point shooters, Damian Lillard is right up there.
Without a doubt. Steph is the clear number one, but that second spot is up for debate. And it's between guys like Harden, Ray Allen, and Dame.
One interesting note about tonight's game, unlike the rest of the Cup, Greg, this does not count towards the regular season standings.
Yeah, so each of these teams will play an extra game during the season, but hey, you ask these guys, and they don't mind at all.
Williams dishes to Lillard. Back to Williams. Good work defensively by Anthony. Bucks leading by 12. Robinson passes to Smith. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession. Taking high percentage shots has been this group's specialty. On your screen now are this month's field goal percentage leaders. Number 1, Giannis Antetokounmpo. MV third.
Both of these guys have been shooting with tremendous efficiency as the month has gone on. I don't know who's going to outdo who.
Pass to Lillard. Now, here's Dort. Outside Williams. Here's Topic. Can't hit from 12. Milwaukee has gone 7 of 10 shooting from three-point land tonight. Excellent numbers from outside.
And for a young player like MP, it's all about establishing good habits. Get yourself into a routine. Those will help you have a long career.
Throw good, Robinson. One thing we see sometimes, players opting to represent themselves when it comes to signing a contract. In other words, Tim, they don't have an agent. Why do you think that is?
Well, I think most players, Kevin, understand that the numbers are pretty set, particularly for the superstar. If you know you're going to get a supermax, why not keep more of what you make? Why pay an agent?
That's a good point. And MP throws it down hard.
And he is just piling up the numbers here. MP seems to improve every time we see him. Such an impressive talent.
Thunder trailing by 16. Williams looking over the floor. Lillard misses.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from
Oh, man!
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
I think everybody in here is in shock. In many ways, their team just hasn't shown up.
Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Miles Turner.
Well, as your career goes along, you naturally lose a little bit. But he takes great care of himself. He puts a lot of effort into his preparation. And he's smart about picking his spots. That's why he's still a factor out there on the offensive end.
And that is killer instinct, just continuing to pile it on.
Three-pointer, Lillard buries it from three-point range. Lillard's got 9 points in the quarter.
And that's Dame showing that competitive side. Loves a good duel, especially from range.
Anthony finds NP. Robinson sets a screen for Antetokounmpo over Williams. And good. That thing was that time as it falls. Antetokounmpo's got 17 now. Pass to Dort. Lillard fires away from way outside. Can't drop the tough three-pointer.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. And wasn't sure he could keep up the pace he set from three-point range in that first, but boy, has he ever.
To the paint. And Damian Lillard with the bucket on the assist by Williams. He's got 17.
Gets one to go. It's been a great personal night for him, but those mean a lot less if you're losing.
Portis, a screen on Lillard. Back to Portis, and stolen by Lillard. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
He is totally locked in offensively and doing everything he can to bring his team back.
Robinson passes to Portis. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And it's 6 points for Bobby Portis.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. A different look for Oklahoma City. George comes in for Williams. NSGA subbed in for Topic. The Bucks also changing it up. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Cam Whitmore comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Cole Anthony. Pass to George. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Lillard, bounce pass. Can't hit that one. Good work defensively by Turner. Robinson dishes to Antetokounmpo. And it goes down 2 points. Antetokounmpo's got 6 here in this quarter.
Great ball there.
Gilgeous Alexander kicks to George.
Half-right goal.
Back to SGA. And he comes it down.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Bucks leading by 21. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Lillard. In the corner, it's Whitmore. Off target with his 3. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. The 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. Giannis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Outside, Robinson. Back to Whitmore. Outside, Antetokounmpo. 6 to shoot. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
And his athleticism comes through in all kinds of ways. You've got to be nimble to make moves like Giannis.
Oklahoma City's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Look at Milwaukee. Things going their way so far this season. Right now, they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record.
And right now for the Bucks, they had pressure on them coming into the season. A lot of people were picking them to have a special year. And they haven't shied away from that pressure. They've embraced it.
Well, on paper, they certainly look dominant coming in, and that's exactly what we've seen on the floor. No one is going to want to face this team in the postseason.
Here's Grimes, and that's good. Robinson picking up the assist.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
Dort passes to Bailey. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. And Grimes has it in the corner. And another three for Milwaukee.
And after not scoring in the first, he's finally starting to get into a groove.
Pass to Lillard. Over MP. And the basket by Lillard. 21 points for Lillard.
Some nights, Lillard can just keep going and going.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks a lot, guys. Oklahoma City is not the biggest town, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, "Me personally, the market doesn't matter. I love the people in the organization and the people around me. And those are the things that matter. I go to work every single day with a smile on my face." Kevin?
Yep, a wonderful organization. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. Hits it from three-point range.
And when you have Dort on your side, this is what he brings on the offensive end. Great off the catch and fire.
Here's MP. He's got 39. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to MP. Good, another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Lillard outside. And here's SGA. SGA double team. Fires the three. Lillard misses.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And it's Bailey at the elbow. Out to the wing, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. What a recent stretch it's been for these players. They're the NBA's leading scorers over the last 10 games. MP is number one. Giannis Antetokounmpo fourth.
These two guys are really enjoying themselves right now. It's been a scoring spree for both.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Chad Holmgren comes in for Bailey. And it's Williams in for Lillard. Gilgeous-Alexander. Milwaukee with the rebound. Turner's got his 5th rebound in this one. Robinson a screen on Holmgren. Antetokounmpo kicks to MP. Grimes passes to Turner. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Dort.
And it's crucial that Turner remains assertive like this because it's how he's going to get these calls.
That free throw good from Turner. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. 50 seconds left in the second quarter. Outside Williams. Back to SGA. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It seems like... So it's Milwaukee sitting pretty as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead all the way up there at 35 points. The defensive work they've done against Paul George has been a big factor. He hasn't done anywhere near the kind of damage we expected. Right back after this break.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well for the Milwaukee Bucks.
There's a lot of love for the NBA Cup. The league, the fans, it's created interest.
And nobody's taking it lightly. You look at the intensity leading up to this title game, it's been fierce. All right, guys, time to see what the fans are saying on social media. Here's a good one. Shaq Can't Dunk 32 wants to know, how do you guys deal with internet trolls?
Well, first of all, that's the most ridiculous name I've ever seen.
I thought it was pretty good, actually. I got a good chuckle.
Kenny, let me see your phone. Did you send that?
Jack, there's zero chance I'd ever let you touch my phone. No way.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
You can feel the excitement. It's Las Vegas through and through. Thanks for joining us, everyone. We got the second half of the Cup Championship on 2K Sports. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
For most guys, that's a night's work. It shows you how dominant he's been to this point.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. Williams is out there with Holmgren. That's the lineup in the game. game for Oklahoma City.
Wow, MP really learning how to run that pick and roll. That was nice.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam. SGA kicks to Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over in the corner, George. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And so it's Milwaukee with it. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. There's a good screen to the middle. And Whitmore gets it to go on the assist from Robinson. Whitmore's got his second bucket of the game to go. Oklahoma City shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Pass to Holmgren. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
Grimes passes to MP. Takes a three. Hands it from downtown. Robinson's got 45 points.
Well, all systems go here early on. That's 3 in a row since Jump Street.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Back to Dort. Outside Williams. Clock at 6. Dort with a screen for Williams. Holmgren finds Gilgeous-Alexander.
Sharp defensive instincts from MP, showing off his IQ as a defender.
The Bucks have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Antetokounmpo passes to MP. Here's Whitmore. He's guarded by Williams. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Turner with a screen on Holmgren. Giannis, no good.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
To the paint. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
Yeah, easy call.
The Thunder have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
Well, this NBA Cup final clearly hasn't been the game we had hoped for. It's been a lopsided affair.
Yeah, it's not looking good, but hey, there's still time. I would try my best to cut into the lead and, at the very least, play for pride.
Now, here's George. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Outside Williams. Drives to the hoop. Near the three-point line, it's Holmgren. And he uses the glass on the layup. He's got 10.
Those are the kind of effort plays that endear you to the coaches, your teammates, and these fans.
Grimes passes to Giannis. It's deflected. It's stolen by SGA. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
An outstanding transition player. When Gilgeous-Alexander is on the attack, good luck trying to contain him.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. SGA on the wing. And it's Grimes with the rebound.
Well, I'm not sure if he was surprised to be that wide open, but something got him out of focus.
Loads it up for Giannis. Holmgren with the steal. SGA with the ball. Now defended by MP. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Williams. To the inside. Power down with both hands.
And now you see why those assist numbers for Williams have been climbing over the past few seasons.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern
big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
Holmgren with the steal. Outside, Dort. Pass to Williams. Holmgren outside. Shot clock at 6. Back to Williams. Shot from free throw range. He shoots again, and he sinks the layup. 14 points for him.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
MP inside. SGA defending. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
Good understanding of the game there from MP. Wise beyond his years.
Outside Williams. Pass to Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing that near 7-foot frame.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Bucks.
No adjustments made by the other team, and they couldn't defend against the speed of this group. They've been running over them in this one.
And they have also done a great job capitalizing on turnovers. Whenever they get a steal, they are off to the races. They're going to try to keep that going.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
The drive by MP. MP with a screen on Holmgren. And Antetokounmpo. That one good for 2. Antetokounmpo's got 9 points now in just the second half. And so it's SGA with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. Holmgren in the post. Antetokounmpo's there. Holmgren gets the bucket. Holmgren's got his second bucket of the night. MP against SGA. Here's Whitmore. Drills it from outside. Whitmore's got 7 points in the game.
Sweet pass from Turner. He's really been working on his ability to pass the ball.
Pass to Dort. Outside for SGA. Shot from the wing. Misses off the left iron. Milwaukee's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 20. Here's Holmgren.
Yeah, good luck. Giannis can close space in a hurry with that length.
And they double up MP. Back to Grimes. Another possession, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
SGA passes to Holmgren. Holmgren is doubled. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. And Oklahoma City making a change. Lillard's checked in. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Smith checked in for Turner. Bobby Portis comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Miles McBride's checked in for Cam Whitmore. And Anthony's subbed in for Quentin Grimes.
Fantastic slam by MP, proving how dangerous he can be inside.
The Thunder have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime. Shooting 8 of 15. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And after the intensity of these last few NBA Cup games, do you all think it'll be hard for these teams to settle back into the regular season?
They'll have to adjust their mindsets for sure. Back to thinking about the long haul, the do-or-die scenario of the NBA Cup.
What an impressive performance by MP. He's consistently finding ways to break down this defense.
Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. Covered by Anthony. SGA against Anthony. That shot, no good. And another one. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Oh, I miss having those young legs. MP taking full advantage in transition.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Anthony. SGA passes to Lillard. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by McBride. Milwaukee's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Anthony kicks to MP. Pass to Portis. Shoots over Holmgren. Portis can't get it to go. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. The Thunder with another miss. Holmgren's gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field. Anthony, the pass to MP. Portis the screen. Down low. And stolen by Lillard. 1:41 left to play in the third. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Lillard's got 24.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Smith with a screen on Lillard. Pass to Smith. Now McBride. Anthony, the pass to Portis. The Bucks working the ball around. Smith with the basket on the assist by Portis. Smith's got his first 2 points.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Lillard. Over MP. Milwaukee with the rebound. Portis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside Anthony. Back to McBride. 14 feet away. Thunder with the rebound. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren up top. Williams for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Williams has got 8 points.
Over the taller defender. This is why you have to stay connected to shooters on the perimeter.
Well, you can tell when a shooter is confident. He shot that like he knew it was going in.
And so it's Milwaukee with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be right back after this. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, he made it look simple, but that's not always easy to execute.
And it's the 4th quarter of the NBA Cup Final. So close to crowning our champion. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. They've got Smith. MP out there with Cole Anthony. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Portis in a power forward. And the shot falls short this time. 1-on-1 here. And there's the bucket from MP. MP's got 53.
Well, the best scoring opportunities offered are in transition. MP making sure to capitalize.
Outside, Dort, and there's the call on Miles McBride. That's his first foul. So, Tim, when you played, you were one of the league's best sharpshooters. Did you ever look around and pick things up off of other guys you watch shoot the ball well?
No question. In fact, I learned a lot about how to move off the ball by watching other guys as I made my way through college and eventually became a pro. And even when I was in the league, I would study other players to pick up things on their footwork and how to get my release a little bit quicker.
Give me one player that you really studied hard.
Well, there's no question Del Curry was a guy I watched because he needed very little time to get that shot off, coming off of the screen. And unfortunately, several times I got there late against him and learned my lesson.
Portis is screen on Lillard. Robinson passes to Portis. Here's what Oklahoma City's schedule is looking like. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Paolo Banchero and the Orlando Magic. And then on Thursday, they'll tip off a homestand starting with the Portland Trail Blazers.
And for that game against San Antonio, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Pass to Sorber. And here is Dort, defended by McBride. Here's Lillard. Now Dort. Off target from three-point range. It's tipped, and it's out of bounds to the Bucks as Milwaukee retains possession.
Well, it's a miracle that pass wasn't picked off. Instead, it goes out of bounds.
Portis a screen on Lillard. And stolen by Wallace. Pass to Sorber. Oklahoma City moving it around. And shot by Wallace.
And it's encouraging to see Dort drop dimes like that, wanting to round out this part of his game.
Now McBride. Here is Robinson. Pass to Smith. Left side Portis. Clock at 4. It's good. The assist that time from Smith.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead. Calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they're making something very difficult look simple right now.
And Milwaukee has possession. Now here is Robinson. For three. And again.
This game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Three-pointer, Lillard. Rebounded by Anthony.
And all the credit goes to the defender. Very hard to contest threes without fouling.
And a wide-open look for Portis. And there the Bucks with another bucket.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want. The other, not so much.
And that's just good coaching. They have made the better adjustment.
Dort with a screen for Wallace. And he can't stop the run as he misses. For Milwaukee, they've gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. It's taken away by Wallace. And now a fast break for the Thunder.
It's all about effort with Dort. He's had nothing handed to him. When he wants something, this man takes it.
Here's MP. Can't throw down the reverse jam. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Yep, that one goes.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
In this league, you run whenever you can. It's so much easier to score in transition.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Bobby Portis. So, Greg, in 2021, the NBA creating the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Champion Award. It's so great to recognize the work that's being done by so many NBA players.
It does, Kevin. And these players who are not just giving back, but giving a voice to the less fortunate and trying to shape policy towards justice and equality.
Oklahoma City's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
MP with it. Portis a screen on SGA. MP passes to McBride. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren. Going inside. Banked in off the glass.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Milwaukee's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Over in the corner, Portis releases from the wing and drills it.
And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them, though.
MP against Gilgeous-Alexander. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
This is like another case of Murphy's Law right now, and it's been their own doing, really, just like we saw there.
Lewis checked in for the Bucks. Right wing. Back to McBride. Pass to MP. And he's good on the three ball. Robinson's got 59 points.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
And the foul called on MP. That'll be his second foul of the game. Tim, as we look at the area of modern medicine, isn't it amazing how it's helping extend playing careers?
Yeah, it's really incredible, Kevin, how these procedures now are so much less invasive. Guys come back sooner, and they're able to play longer. Just look at Klay Thompson gifting his 2022 championship ring to the doctor who performed his Achilles surgery. Now, that's the kind of impact these doctors are having.
It really is amazing. Here is Robinson. Portis a screen on Lillard. Kicks it out to Jones. And another assist for him. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Outside Williams. Back to Lillard. Top of the key. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got his 7th assist in the game. And so, MV will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Lillard with the rebound. The Thunder have gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. Holmgren wide open. A three-pointer off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Oklahoma City foul.
You know, Jim, you hear some players now feeling they're being unfairly criticized. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I do believe it can get personal at times, but listen, if you are in this league, I think it helps to have thick skin because you are going to be criticized from time to time.
But players do pay attention, don't they? They know what's being said and written.
They pay a lot more attention than they let on, Kevin, believe me. And if they're not listening, somebody in their inner circle is, I promise you that.
Dort kicks to Williams. Back to Dort. Pass to SGA. Off target from outside. Milwaukee's gone to three-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting.
Not a fan of those kinds of passes.
Now the Thunder with it. And the jump by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, that's why SGA has proven he's one of the most natural scorers in this league.
And another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Holmgren sets the screen for SGA. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Well, Holmgren is a great pick-and-roll partner. He's got great hands, and he knows how to finish with authority.
Pass to McBride. And they double up MP from 12 feet out. And again, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates.
Williams passes to Dort. Holmgren with a screen on Jones. Dort against Jones. From deep as GA, and Jones pulls it down.
Well, his three-pointer just hasn't been there in the second half.
Here's Portis. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Well, he's having a big scoring night, but he's doing it extremely efficiently. This is impressive.
Holmgren in the post. Defended by Portis. He gets that one. Holmgren's got 8 here in the quarter.
Well, it's hard to match up on a guy like Holmgren inside with all that length.
Robinson. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that.
Yeah, he just needs more shots. He has to get more involved.
SGA against Robinson. Inside. Deflects the pass to the middle. Here's Portis. And Portis throws it down.
Well, passes like that show you just how great of a teammate MP is. He just wants to make his guys better.
Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. This seems to be an era, Tim, of parity in the NBA, but some say there has been a lack of rivalries as well, kind of the culprit.
Well, I think it's tough to have rivalries as often now because you need some sort of a history in the postseason, and I just don't think we've had it. Kevin, also, I think it's because some of the stars have changed teams as frequently as they have, makes those rivalries less likely.
Can you think of the last real rivalry we've had in the postseason, even going to the finals?
I think it has to be Steph's Golden State Warriors and LeBron's Cleveland Cavaliers 4 straight finals appearances.
Dort passes to Holmgren. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Portis. The drive by MP. And then Robinson slams it in.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Winning away from home takes nerve and great discipline. Kudos to them.
Kicks it out to Holmgren. They get it back. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And the first one drops.
15 foul.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. And so it's Milwaukee with it. Outside Portis. Williams with the steal. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And they've done it. We have crowned our first champions of the season, the winner of the NBA Cup.
Well, they earned that trophy. And man, the Cup certainly added another layer of excitement to the NBA calendar.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you once again for being with us here tonight on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.